I love the sound of vinyl. I love the crackle, I love the tactile sensation.
The needle drops, that tiny little kind of that you get. It's just beautiful.
It wouldn't be a weekend if my mother wasn't practically banging down my bedroom door saying, "Turn that down!"
We want to make a documentary exploring the remarkable comeback of vinyl.
We're in Memphis, Tennessee, and that's right, we're at the world-famous Sun Studios.
The birthplace of rock and roll, but also has its place in history when it comes to vinyl.
Vinyl is such a rich media, and because of its audio analog characteristics, it gives the best quality in music, some say.
The holy grail for me was getting my Technics 1210 turntables. They are like still the best decks that anyone in the world, you know, the holy grail of turntables, really.
You know, back when I was a kid, when I bought a vinyl album, I was buying more than just access to the music on the album. I was buying the cover art, I was buying the smell, I was buying the feel, and most of all, I was buying cultural affiliation. I was buying into a group of other ready-made fans and friends.
An awful lot of my experience with vinyl comes from the fact that smaller artists seem to be doing smaller runs of records, and it's a lot more desirable for a smaller run because it's as you can imagine, records are bigger sleeves, and you can obviously do crazy variants on the wax, so you can have like different colours and things like that, and it's just a lot more unique.
Welcome back. Tomorrow is National Record Store Day. Vinyl making a comeback, apparently. Vinyl sales in the United States hit a record 13 million back in 2016, increasing for the 11th consecutive year, according to the Nielsen Company.
It's so exciting that vinyl has made such a comeback, and even today people are now collecting more vinyl than they ever did even 25 years ago.
I think it's having that item in your hands with the artwork that people missed. You know, with MP3s and all of these kind of digital formats, it seemed like music was disposable, but you know, having these vinyls physically in your hands, you don't want to get rid of those.
But just to show you what I mean, that's a beautiful incentive, rather, when you go onto a store.
Sam, do you listen to vinyl yourself?
I do, and I do collect it in a joyous way. But for me, actually, that joy of all the faff is what I love about vinyl.
I love the tactile sensation that you have when you drop a stylus onto a spinning disc. You don't get that with a CD, you don't get that with a digital download. It's that tactility and the experiential aspect of music appreciation that I think really gives vinyl an edge.
We need your help to make this documentary. If you want to back us, then please back us now, and we promise we're going to put together the best documentary there's ever been about vinyl.
The Vinyl Story will be a cram-packed 2-hour documentary film that takes you on a nostalgic journey from the origins of vinyl up to the near extinction with slowdown of sales and releases, and then onto the vinyl revival we see today. We are visiting modern pressing plants, finding out how vinyl's made, talking to recording artists about the vinyl releases. We're also releasing an hardback book of the Vinyl Story, plus the Vinyl Story LP, including the audio history of vinyl and all the test tools you need to get the most out of your turntable.